How's it going, everybody? I'm Newbie Dave and welcome back to my Let's Play Minecraft series. This sugarcane farm we built last time has been working beautifully. I have used it a few times, not a whole lot. You can see I've got like almost 3 stacks of sugarcane in there. Probably getting close to being ready to harvest again. Maybe. A couple of them have grown. That's cool. I love this farm. It's really good. I need to let it actually just run for a little while. I was doing some testing with different triggering mechanisms. Somebody had suggested using an actual piece of sugarcane, like planting sugarcane over here with an observer that fires a piston and then launches everything. That's actually a really good idea. I like that idea. In terms of an automatic trigger for this, I think that's probably my favorite. I'm not going to do it though, because I do want this to be manually triggered. I want my farm in particular to be manually triggered. Simply because I want to give it time to grow. I want to be able to stand out here and look at it and say, you know what, I'm ready to harvest it, and go hit the button and watch it. Like, I want it to be a deliberate choice to harvest it. And also, Bedrock Edition, it's got some issues with mine carts that are running on their own. If you leave the area and like come back, they can despawn. So that's kind of why I want it to be manual. Is I want to be controlling of it. I don't want to be flying off and have it trigger and the minecart starts going, and then like it just despawns or something. Maybe it's not a huge problem. Maybe it's not a huge concern. But all that to say, I am going to leave this as a manually triggered farm. But I really do like the idea of using sugarcane and a single observer to actually be the trigger for this whole thing. I think that's a really cool idea. What I want to do today is come back up here and really just do some terraforming. This is going to be one of those sort of laid back, easygoing sort of episodes. As you can see, I did end up, whoa, back up here. I did put stone and dirt and stuff like that on top to cover this, but that on its own is kind of boring. It's not super interesting. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just a hillside up here. So what I want to do is really turn this area into something nice and have like a little waterfall that goes down, maybe have a couple waterfalls, just really kind of terraform this whole upper area. I realized this past week, as I was reflecting on some of the stuff that I've done in this series and work that I've done in previous seasons, I realized I like to, I don't know, I like to work on the world more than build structures. I like to make farms. I like to do things that are productive, and I'll build houses. You know, I've got a house up there for my villager breeder. Oh yeah, I've got my trading hall. It's like, surely I've built more than one structure. Yes, I've got my villager breeder, my villager trading hall, my iron farm. Gold farm I wouldn't really call a structure. That's just, you have to make it like that for it to work. So yeah, I've really only built like 2 or 3 structures in this world. If you don't count like the frog farms, that's just to keep them enclosed. And that's just kind of my style, I guess. I would rather terraform and add like ponds and trees and paths and dig out caves and build things into the side of the cliffs and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. Just my personal style. I've noticed that's kind of how the approach that I've taken in some other worlds that I've played on recently. So first thing I want to do, let's kind of clean up my inventory here a little bit. We'll get some of this stuff out. Yeah, we'll start with that. I want to extend this. Basically have like a, I don't know, an overhang, something that kind of sticks out over the water. Not the water, I guess, yeah, the water, because there's water below us, but you know, over the ground from below. And I'm going to do kind of a mix of stone and cobblestone. Some mossy cobblestone. Whoa. Whoa. I really dislike scaffolding. Especially with an elytra. Like you can land on scaffolding with an elytra and still be gliding. You just sort of slide off. It's really frustrating. Alright, so I don't want this thing to stick out super duper far, but I do need it to come out a ways. And maybe every now and then I'll throw in a slab like this, kind of recreating the effect that I did for the bottom of my villager trading hall over there, just get some variety in the height of different parts of this. So I'm starting to kind of round this thing out a little bit now. Whoops. Let me break this. Hopefully land on the scaffolding, and I absolutely did not end up catching. Oh no. I had the scaffolding sticking out like this because I knew I was going to be building right above me, and I didn't leave myself enough headroom. So let's kind of move this down a little bit. And we'll go pick up the remains, get back up on there. Dropped a bunch of stuff. By the way, happy weekend, everybody. Hope you had a great week. Hope you've got some exciting things planned for this weekend. Or relaxing. I have a relaxing weekend planned. Not going to really do much. Okay, this was supposed to go there. That's good. And so let me see where this thing is by now. I want it to stick out a little bit more over the water. So let me do kind of this, maybe something a little bit like that. It's a little bit strange, but it'll work. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. I intentionally added a few more blocks over on this side so it sticks out a little bit more. Trying to make it not so symmetrical. Let's get back down here. And I want to do some work on the actual cliff face. On the sides here. Can I have those sticking down a little bit like that? And I'm gonna see if I can drop down and then place a block to land on. Yes, nice. I didn't specifically want a block right here, but I did want to get down here. I've got some more mossy cobblestone. Let's do some more of that. Maybe throw something like that down there. Yeah, like I said, just kind of a relaxing, I don't want to say slow, but just, let's say a cozy video. Putting on my Bob Ross hat today. There are no accidents, just some happy little mistakes. So I'm going to also do the same thing. At this point, we are going to be sticking out over the glass. We're going to be kind of covering this up a little bit. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Maybe do something like kind of like that take a step back. It's looking good. Let's throw something right there. Get back up on top. Yeah, something like that. I want it to look like sort of a natural rock formation sticking out of the cliff. I don't have any mossy stairs. I don't know if you can even can make mossy stairs. I'll just do a regular cobblestone stair. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing over on this side as well. Just kind of starting up there. And we've kind of already got something going like this over here, so we don't need to do a whole lot, really. Let's just kind of extend our bridge over here a little bit. Let's maybe do that and that. That's kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, so this is looking good so far. The rest of this we're going to cover in dirt after we go to sleep. And I've got just a handful of walls. Do we throw some walls on the bottom of this? Kind of like we did over there, to just have some stone hanging down from below. I don't want to go super crazy with this, but maybe we'll throw one or two on there. That's good. I like that. Yeah. All right, so come back up here. We're going to cover pretty much this whole thing in dirt now. Dirt and grass. And ultimately, it's all going to fill in with grass. When I'm filling in an area with grass, I like to just sort of sprinkle in some grass like this, and then just let the game make it naturally spread. That way I don't waste all my grass when grass spreads. Okay, and then I want to have a pond up here actually, because I love ponds. I love ponds. So we're going to kind of dig this back a little bit. Maybe something like that. Oh, still got my beacon going. Oh, that's a frog light. It's like, what is that? I think all of this that's going to be underwater is probably going to turn into dirt and not grass once we actually put water in here. So it's not super important. Where's... Should have some more. Yeah, we got some more dirt. And then, let's see. I'm going to kind of have it come around like this. And over here. Let's go ahead and fill, I guess I missed a few spots there. Alright, so here's the plan. Let me plug this up. And I want to have a waterfall. I want to have a waterfall that flows down in front here. So let's get our water buckets. And I'm going to start by just making a simple little infinite water source up here. And then, let me see. This looks like it might be a little close. So let me kind of place that and then pick it up. And we'll just kind of observe how the water falls. Because I don't want it... Whoa, that hurt. I don't want it to land on... Perfect. I don't want it to land on the fence here. If it lands on any part of this dock, then it's going to flow over the dock. And I don't want that. So that's actually the perfect spot for that. Took a little bit more fall damage than I was expecting. Alright, so what I'm going to do is plug this up and we'll get this whole area filled in. It's going to be a very shallow pond. Normally I like to dig down in the middle of my ponds, make them more than 1 block deep. But we just don't have a whole lot of depth to work with up here. It's a very shallow area that we just built. It's only like 2 blocks deep. And then right below some of this is our sugarcane farm. So I'm just going to keep it all 1 block. Okay. And then the other thing that I want to do before we unplug this is I'm going to put a couple of blocks right there. And we'll do one right there as well. Let's actually do that. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do, I'll go and knock this out. The reason for this is I want the water to flow out over. Whoops. Yeah, I forgot about this. We're gonna have to do that because water always makes a beeline for the shortest point down, the shortest, I don't know, edge. And so I have to create this little temporary barrier for it to actually flow out in each direction. Now we can remove that and also remove these. The whole point of those little blocks that we placed down there was really just to get it to flow out away from the edge a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Just so it's not so flat. I don't want like 2 blocks of water going straight down. I want it to kind of flow out a little bit. Let's kind of cruise over here and just kind of get a view of this from... Oh no, what happened? Looks like this side piece ended up coming back in too far. Okay, we can fix this. So I'm going to let this whole thing drain out because if we let the water flow back down too fast, it's actually going to, for some reason, the water falls from the bottom faster than it falls from the top. Like, I don't really know how to explain that. It's drying up faster than it flows. It's weird. Or slower than it flows. And so if we break this and let the water flow out again, it's going to catch up to that. And as soon as it does, then it's going to like stop draining. It just... I don't know, water's really weird. The physics of the water in this game is really weird. So we'll let all that water dry up. Good. And let's try this again. We may need to maybe just do that. Maybe we just do that. Yeah, because this one right here, I could put one there. Maybe we can do that. All right, let's try it. Yeah, this should be okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Forget it. I was going to try to get that dirt, but I can't get over the fence. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to work for our waterfall. It's nice. It's very nice. So we're not done with the cliff face yet. Not quite ready to go up. That's a lot of scaffolding. Not quite ready to go up and start doing like plants and bushes and trees and stuff. There's one more thing I want to do on the cliff face. Also, kind of like, I was sick last week and I'm over it, but I've still got like this lingering cough in my throat. I don't know. My voice just kind of hurts today, guys. So that's another reason why I'm just kind of taking things easy today. Maybe not talking as loud or energetic as I usually am. All right, so what I want to do over here is very similar. We're going to create another little outcropping over here. I'm going to come back and mix in some cobblestone. I figure maybe it'll be easier to just do the whole thing out of stone first. Except I ran out of stone, so we'll go ahead and start throwing in some cobblestone. Let's see, probably needs to come out a little bit further. That's probably good. I might extend this out a little bit more. I don't know, we'll see. Let's get rid of this, get rid of the coal. I want this to all look very sort of uniform and clean. Oh, I guess all the scaffolding fell into the water and just now floated back up. Let's go sleep. I'm just going to ditch that coal. I don't care about 2 coal blocks. Not enough to go try to put it away. Even though it goes like right there. Whatever. All right, let's get our dirt and our grass again. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. Let's see if we can do this. Whoops. What is even going on here? Scaffolding is so weird, you guys. Tell you what, let's just do this. What is going on over there? Golly, come on. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get back up here. we'll do some dirt. Really, this should all be grass. I'll just go and do the outline in grass. And actually, this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to do a layer of dirt and then another layer to sort of outline it. Let's just do the dirt to sort of contain the water. So we're going to do another waterfall that flows down into this. I think that's good for now. Let's kind of get up there and see where the water is going to flow. Whoops. All right, so if we, let's see. It's kind of weird shape here. If we break this out, it should flow straight down there. Perfect. I'm wondering, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Make it a little bit bigger. And I'm also going to throw in a block right here. And then we'll break that, again, just to get the water to kind of spread out a little bit more. That looks really nice. Really, really nice. All right, let's turn some of these into water sources. And that's pretty good. Okay, so now let's come back down. Whoa. Let's not miss our landing. All right, so now we can go ahead and fill this in. I think we got it all. All right, and then we're gonna have another waterfall kind of coming out this way. So let me again kind of put some blocks here to have it kind of go out a little bit. And maybe even, let's go kind of crazy with this one. Oops. So if we break those, water should flow out. It's not going to flow back over our wall, is it? Nope, that's good. Perfect. All right, so let's see how this looks from below. Very, very cool. Very cool. I like it. Yeah. So we didn't just get one waterfall. We got kind of 3 waterfalls and added, like extended the cliff a little bit. It's looking good. Let me break down this scaffolding over here. Give us a little bit better view of this side. Yeah, that's nice. I think I'm going to get under, up under there and kind of extend the rock face down a little bit. Because right now it's just kind of this flat surface that's sticking out from the cliff. It looks a little bit weird. I might do that at the top as well. Like the big one that we added first. I've got some tropical fish in here. I've never seen tropical fish in this water before. It's curious. Yeah, I might do that up there as well. I'm just a little bit more reluctant because then it would be covering up the glass. But it might make it look a little bit nicer if I do. Alright, so let's just add some stone. Running a little bit low on stone. Do I have any more stone? Yeah, yeah. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Let's do the stair there. We'll throw this guy maybe right there. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Take a step back. Yeah, wow, that looks so much better. Awesome. I like it. So as far as doing that to the top one, I don't know. The top one's thicker. That kind of helps, but it's also like a wall of dirt. I don't know. Let me have some time to think about it. Now let's fly back up to the top. Whoa. What is this doing? Oh, I think I kind of breached over and then forgot to destroy it. Okay, let's get up here. Let's put most of this stuff away. The moss blocks, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of moss under there like I did over there. I didn't really feel it though. Maybe I'll do some moss up top. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so let's do some decorations. We'll do some azalea trees. Throw down just like a lily pad. It's kind of easy. Get some pumpkins, some shroom lights. And let's start with the azalea trees. I want to have one like right over here on the ledge. Nice. The thing I like about azalea trees in this case, which I normally don't like about azalea trees, is that they grow out. I think it'd be really cool to have a few azalea trees sticking out over the cliff like that. And for once, they actually worked with me. Usually they grow in the exact opposite direction of what I want them to grow. That's nice. The shroom lights, I'm going to try to like put these down in the water. I think that's kind of cool. Do one over here as well. Our water's not deep enough to bone meal since it's only 1 block deep, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see, sugarcane. We'll plant some sugarcane around here. Some rose bushes. You know I love these rose bushes. A couple peonies. Are these peonies or... yeah. I get the peonies and the lilacs confused until I actually use them. And maybe just a pumpkin or two. These aren't jack-o'-lanterns. Usually I like to do jack-o'-lanterns to kind of sneak some lighting in. I'm just going to do pumpkins. What? Why did that just break off? I wonder if one of the leaf blocks spawned not connected to anything and then fell off. Interesting. We'll throw a little bit more lighting around here, kind of like that. And then what else did I bring? That's kind of it. So let's just start bone mealing this to get some grass and some wildflowers. Really bring this area to life. I'm gonna go ahead and bone meal this sugarcane just to kind of get it to its full maturity really quick. And yeah, it's a nice little grotto up here. Very nice. Let me also, did I leave anything over here? Yeah, my shulker box. Actually, let me grab some of the sugarcane. I'm going to take it with me. Let's drop down here, and we're going to do a little bit more terraforming down here as well. So let's see. Let me put an azalea tree here. I was thinking about putting it back here, but I don't know if it's going to have a hard time growing that close to the cliff. Oh no! Wow, that is exactly not what we wanted to happen. Stupid azaleas. That's going to be a problem. Because that just redirected all of the water. Like permanently. I'm gonna have to go up there and like, shut off the water. Whoops. It just permanently like widened our waterfall at the bottom here, which just looks dumb. Alright, let me sleep. I'll head back up there and fix it. Alright, I think what we're going to have to do is actually grow the azalea first and hopefully get it going in the direction that we want and then come back here and recreate the waterfall. Perfect. Perfect. Wish I'd have done that last time. Okay. I'm out of rockets. Nature's rocket. Okay, so what did we do last time? I think I had something kind of right there and maybe something a little bit lower. I don't remember. Doesn't have to be the exact same. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, then let's throw some peonies back there. Do our sugarcane kind of over there. And yeah, we'll throw one shroom light in here. Maybe just right there. This is really cool because it's going to hang over. So I'll throw a lantern on there. And then that's kind of hanging out over the cliff as well. That'll be nice. All right, I can't bone meal all of that because it's dirt. Let me replace it with grass. Get rid of that nastiness. Do I want to replace this dirt? I think I do. And we're out of stone, so maybe we'll just leave it gone. That's a lot of grass for that small area. That'll work. I think I might throw maybe a moss block in the back there. Nope, didn't want to do that. What I was thinking is with the water flowing down here, you know, you're going to get some moss, but maybe we'll do it in the wall. I don't know, something like that. Okie dokie. Let's take a step back, see how this looks from a distance. Beautiful. Beautiful. I really like that. That's so good. So good. It might be nice to actually hang a lantern down here as well. Just get some ambient lighting. Or maybe, can we sneak in a shroom light down here somewhere that's not like super obvious? Oops. How did that happen? Oh. Interesting. I wanted it right there. Yeah, just kind of right behind one of the slabs there. It's kind of cool. All right. Last thing that I want to do. I don't know how well this is going to work. I kind of want to have some vines hanging down. But the reason I'm reluctant is because vines, they just keep on growing. They just grow forever until they reach an obstacle. It's really hard to just sort of cut them off. But you can with string. Where's my string? I thought I had some string in here. There's string. Okay. So what I might do, let me grab a few more rockets. I don't want to keep taking the waterfall elevator. Okay, I'll put the coal away. So if we come up here, if we put a vine there, these are eventually going to start growing down. And if I come down a little ways like this and put some string there, that should stop the vine once it reaches that point. I'm going to do a similar thing right there for this vine. And let's go up, because this can also spread over. So I'll put one right there, just in case that vine spreads to the side and starts to grow. Unfortunately, I don't think we can bone meal these. I think we just have to wait for them to grow on their own. So we'll see how that turns out. Let's do something similar on the big waterfall up here. Let's do vines here. Whoa. And here. Yeah, sure. Over there too. And then these I'm going to come down quite a bit further with. I want these to be really, really long. So I'll do one there. Got to be careful that I don't like disrupt the water flow. And then if we come over this way a little bit, I'll put one there. And then we've got a third one over there that I need to get to. Put it there. It's kind of cool that string can just kind of float out in the sky like that. It's also a little weird. Let's see. All right, so we'll let these vines grow. We'll see how well our string stops them. It's It's going to take some time because vines grow very slowly. Wow, again with a really massive amounts of fall damage, which I was not expecting. I've got feather falling 4, got my elytra. I realized I came in hot, but still. So I think this is it for today. I think the only thing that's really left to do is just kind of let things grow. see how it grows and matures. But that, I love it. I love it. This is my favorite thing to do in Minecraft, really. It's not building structures, it's not building farms, it's really the terraforming. It's transforming the land into something beautiful, something that really complements and accentuates your base. And just how cool is this? We used to have this dock here with a door, an archway in the side of the cliff. Very flat, very gray. We added a whole lot of life, a lot of color, a lot of trees. We got this beautiful like 3-tier waterfall going. Very, very cool. I'm gonna come up here and kind of see it from a little bit higher elevation. Very nice. That looks really good, guys. I'm happy with it. Alright, so that is going to wrap things up for today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Big shout out to my patron, Grandma Liz. Really appreciate your support. If you'd like to help me out on Patreon, head over to Patreon, look for Newbie Dave. I've got a couple different price tiers, and any little bit you can help out with really goes a long way. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button, and while you're down there, feel free to subscribe so you'll get notified of future episodes as they come out. Thanks, y'all, and have a great day.